Some believe it's affecting your kids in the classroom. There are fewer licensed teachers.
And some school districts are struggling to fill some of those open positions. WSBT-22's Kristen Bean is here. And Kristen, the numbers really are truly alarming.
Yeah, take a look at the numbers. They're the first-time numbers for first-time licenses in Indiana over the past few years. The numbers are going down year after year, if you can take a look. In fact, they've dropped nearly 20% over the past 5 years. And there's now a real fear that Indiana is on the verge of a teacher shortage.
Enjoy your experience.
All the teachers in this room are brand new to the South Bend School Corporation. The district welcomed more than 112 teachers like Nicole Ross.
I'm eager. I wouldn't say anxious, I would say eager.
But finding teachers like Ross has become harder. In fact, just days before South Bend's first day of school, there were still about 14 open positions.
If you don't have a large pool of people who are committed, then you've got an impact on the instruction in your classroom.
Superintendent Carol Schmidt says that pool of available teachers is getting smaller, particularly in the areas of math, science, and fine arts. So why is this?
Basically, teachers feel like they're the enemy.
Jason Zook, a teacher and president of the South Bend Teachers Union, says the problem lies in teacher compensation, decisions by the legislature, and low morale. Schools like South Bend lost big when the General Assembly changed the school funding formula. And many schools lost experienced teachers to retirements after changes to benefits in the state.
We in South Bend have over the years been able to hire quality people. And so the matter now is, how do we keep them?
Nobody wants just a warm body in the room. They want someone who is highly effective, who is qualified, and has the passion to do the job.
Let's see. 1, 2.
That's why some state lawmakers will look into the problem this fall. They hope to entice more teachers, like Ross, to take care of our most precious asset in the classroom.
That I've inspired them to be themselves, that I've inspired them to achieve their dreams.
And the shortage may be something the state's dealing with for a while. Some universities and colleges have reported falling enrollment in education programs. In fact, we reported last month that IU South Bend has seen fewer young people who are willing to consider teaching as a profession and is struggling with enrollment. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.
Kristen, thank you. More students in our area are getting a shot at athletics. Homeschooled students will now be able to take the field at schools in South Bend. Students now only need to be enrolled in one class at a school to make them eligible. The school board voted for the change to mirror the new policy laid out by the IHSAA. Some people worry it will change the motivation of some students attending school. They argue kids will be attending schools now only for sports. But supporters say this is just opening up the school district's doors to more people.
Yeah, it's my hope that some of the homeschooled students who take advantage of our sports programs and one or two classes might find it's a good fit for them, and they'll enroll as full-time students.
Mishawaka has a similar policy to South Bend's, but PHM requires students in middle school to take at least 3 classes, 4 in high school.
All week long here on WSBT 22 First in the Morning, we've been giving you special reports for back to school week. There is just one more day left for our week's worth of